Welcome back to Middle-earth, it's Sam here at JediBricks, and today we have new LEGO leaks along with all the possible future LEGO Lord of the Rings set releases. Also, very quickly, I announced the winner of the Gandalf Arrives giveaway in yesterday's video, but this month I will be giving away a free copy of SMEAGOL and DIORAMAS, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and comment down on this video. And so, with LEGO ICONS The Shire having gone up for pre-order in the last 12 hours, it's an exciting time to be a fan of LEGO Lord of the Rings, and it felt like the right time to talk about what we can expect to see from the future. Starting things off here, we have the first smaller playset with Isildur v Sauron. This could be a duel style set with a play feature allowing Isildur to cut the ring from Sauron's hand, and it would retail at around $30 to $40 depending on the full minifigure lineup. We would of course have the Dark Lord Sauron along with Prince Isildur, but I think it would be great to also include the two High Kings, Elendil and Gil-galad, as this would be the first ever Battle of the Last Alliance LEGO set. We will cover Battlepacks a little later on, but if LEGO also released a Last Alliance Super Battle Pack with 2 elves, 2 warriors of Numenor, and 4 Mordor orc variants, then this small dual playset could very easily be turned into a larger, full battle scene at a really quite affordable price point. Next up, we have a more unique set, but something that I think true fans are really gonna love, because it's a LEGO Arts map of Middle-earth. And this was designed by Artem Bisayev as a LEGO Ideas submission. It appears to be around 700 to 1,000 pieces and would retail at $80 or so, being in a similar scale as the Great Wave or the Mona Lisa art sets. It includes printed copies of each book as an Easter egg, right down to the opening line, which is printed inside, "In a hole in a ground there lived a hobbit." And there are also microfigures, which you can place across the map to show where each character is on each stage of their quest. Not only is this design just brilliant, but maps have a special place within Tolkien's legendarium. He himself loved them and produced many during his life. Onto a diorama now with my Mines of Moria and the Doors of Durin design. This includes 1,506 pieces and includes all 9 minifigures and members of the Fellowship of the Ring. It is of course capturing the moment they attempt to enter Moria by using the Elvish word for friend, which is melon. Official LEGO dioramas typically have around 1,000 pieces, and I designed this to be a third longer and slightly deeper, so it is at the top end of diorama size. As a result, it would have to retail at around $120 to $150. But then that is the price of the new Balrog Booknook set. And let me put it this way, would you prefer one reused Gandalf and a small Balrog build, or all 9 members of the Fellowship, the Watcher in the Water, and the Doors of Durin? You do the math, but there are a couple of honourable mentions on this list. I have long wanted to see a Ruins of Osgiliath style set. However, I did begin work designing a diorama of this, and I found it really quite a difficult location to adapt into a retail style LEGO diorama. Also, some of you may know, but I'm a big fan of Elvish lore in Middle-earth, particularly in the Silmarillion, and one of my favourite Elvish realms is that of Doriath in the First Age. Sadly, Doriath is destroyed, but by the Third Age, Lothlorien is in many ways its spiritual ancestor. When you combine this with LEGO and consider how exceptional the Rivendell set is, and just how right LEGO seems to get Elvish architecture, I think at some point getting the guarded woodland realm of Lothlorien would be a really great way to continue world building for the elves of Middle-earth. Also, a quick update on yesterday's announcement, because alongside the SMEAGOL and DIORAMAS giveaway, I am collaborating with the Brick News this month to run a huge LEGO Star Wars prequels giveaway, including an ARC 170 and a UCS Venator. Entry to the ARC 170 is completely free for you guys, my subscribers here on YouTube, and if you want to sign up for the UCS Venator, then it costs just the price of a cup of coffee. Make sure to use my discount code JediBricks, and signing up for either directly helps to support me here at the channel. Back to the main list now, and onto the first giant icon set with the Golden Hall of Meduseld at Edoras. There have been many different designs of this from the community over the years, and a lot of fans would be very happy to see it get the ICONS treatment. it would have to be a 4,000 to 5,000 piece set. A clever concept would be to include an alternate face and hair for King Theoden, along with Grima Wormtongue. This way, you can set up both sides of Edoras. I do think there are 1 or 2 locations that we are more likely to see first in Icons form before we get to Edoras. But onto one of those now, with one contender being LEGO Icons The Battle at Helms Deep. Once again, this would need to be a very big set, likely over 5,000 or 6,000 pieces and retailing somewhere around $500. The original playset from back in 2012 is widely considered one of the best LEGO Lord of the Rings sets ever made, from the exclusive Haldir minifigure to the printed armor pieces on King Theoden and the printed Rohan banners. This was a dream playset for me growing up, and it retailed at around $100 when it released. But these days it sells for over $500, making the prospect of a new $500 LEGO Icons Helms Deep a lot more attractive. But from big to small now, with another long overdue playset duel, this time focusing in on the Witch King of Angmar and Princess Eowyn's showdown during the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. Like her husband Faramir, Eowyn is a truly underrated character and a key minifigure missed by LEGO in the original releases. So is the Witch King of Angmar, who we had a spirit version of inside a small Hobbit playset, but have never seen an armoured version of. Which brings me now onto some battle packs, where we start with a Warriors of Gondor battle pack, which would include 4 to 6 minifigures, with a Guard of the Fountain Court, 1 Citadel Guard, and 2 or 3 Warriors of Gondor defending a small section of Minas Tirith wall. This would retail at $20 and pair very well with a number of different sets across this list. On the other side, a new Orc battle pack would be perfect, and best of all, LEGO can just reuse the Orc designs that they created for Barad-dûr, making this simply easy money for the LEGO group. Battle packs feel like the golden opportunity that LEGO has been missing out on lately. I've been mentioning them for almost 2 years here on the channel, and Middle-earth lends itself very well to them because of the diversity of races, creatures, and warriors that make up the story. This all brings me on to the number 1 spot, where we have LEGO Icons Minas Tirith, the White City of Gondor. This would come with 9,000 plus pieces, around 40 minifigures, and be packed full of Easter eggs and lore references, with a retail price close to $1,000. I was predicting that we could see Minas Tirith back before Barad-dûr was ever revealed, but then it did seem quite unrealistic. The scale and complexity of the White City posed a really serious challenge for LEGO designers. But with the recent LEGO Star Wars $1,000 Death Star having leaked, this huge Icons Minas Tirith now seems a whole lot more likely. In terms of the actual structure and build interior of Minas Tirith itself, I do think they should go for a central tower structure similar to Barad-dûr, where they can create levels on top of each other, dropping in all those Easter eggs, things like the library at Minas Tirith, where Gandalf searches for ring lore, which is a link and Easter egg to the Hunt for Gollum movie, which is releasing in 2027. But Minas Tirith does take the number 1 spot, which brings us to ground zero and a little extra for any hardcore Tolkien fans who have stuck with me this far. We have a Tolkien's Writing Desk gift with purchase style mini diorama set. Now let me know what sets I missed out on down in those comments and what you think is next on LEGO's agenda for Lord of the Rings. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to keep it secret and keep it safe.